Today I would like to talk to you about my English 451 project, Sexy Video Game Gals. Now, why do I have the credibility to do this? Well, I love video games, and I always have. I started out playing PC games, mainly educational games, as I was homeschooled by my mother until middle school. And then I got into video games later on. But some of the PC games I love to play started out with floppy disk games, like the Prince of Persia games. Just a bunch of little pixels on a screen on our gateway computer. I love to play the SimCity games. I loved any of the Tycoon games. I still have Mall Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Theme Park Tycoon, City Tycoon. I love the Age of Empires games where you had to build an empire and an army and then go fight another empire and an army and try to conquer it. I loved any of I liked the Sims games. I liked any action, adventure, puzzle games. So then I got into consoles, and I started with the Sega Genesis. I played a lot of Ninja Turtles games, I think some Duck Hunter games. Then I started playing a lot of Nintendo. My friends had I think the original Nintendo, and my brother and I started playing the Super Smash games and Mario Kart and all the Mario games where Mario has to save Peach and he has to fight Bowser, the damsel in distress, as Feminist Frequency would refer to that trope. Then, let's see, when my brother and I were about 8 and 9, we got our first PlayStation. But before that, we had Game Boy Advances. But we got our first PlayStation, and we played all kinds of games like Tarzan, Frogger, Army Men games. Then we also got a PlayStation 2, and we got really into the Kingdom Hearts series. My favorite game of all time, Kingdom Hearts, easily. See, and then we also started playing, my next favorite is Elder Scrolls, the Elder Scrolls series. I started playing that. I got an Xbox 360 a little down the line and started playing the Elder Scrolls games, Call of Duty games. I've played all of them except Ghosts. Right now I'm really into playing zombies. I've played pretty much all the Halo games. Also, Ghost for Call of Duty was one of the first in their series to introduce a female soldier option. I've enjoyed the Fable series, Assassin's Creed, though I haven't played the Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, which features Aveline, a female of African slave descent. They first introduced this game, though, on the PlayStation Vita, which is interesting because it's not a very big console. But now they're going back, or they already have, and are re-releasing it for the PlayStation and the Xbox. Let's see. I was also really into League of Legends for a while. I've dabbled in World of Warcraft. I love the Harry Potter books, so I played all of the Harry Potter games. I've got them on my Game Boy, the PlayStation 2, and my Xbox 360. I've also enjoyed a lot of random other games, including Shrek games, Lego Indiana Jones, Star Wars, the Lord of the Rings games. I've played some Grand Theft Auto, Left 4 Dead, Resident Evil games. I love Viking and Sims games. I played the Tom Clancy games like Splinter Cell, James Bond games, love the GoldenEye. I've just always really loved games also that let you create your character and your identity. That's probably why I love the Elder Scrolls series. What else? I'm really into Skyrim. I have been ever since it came out on 11/11/11. I got that for my birthday, which was November 6th. It was a late birthday present. Best present ever. Let's see. So I can tell you that this aspect, that gaming is really important to me. It is something that has always meant a lot to me. I really enjoy it. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. I know a lot about it. I like to read about it. I like to write about it. I like to play them. I like to watch other people playing them. I like to learn about any kind of games. I don't know why. I just love games. I don't know if it's even related or matters, but my family's really into board games, and I've always really enjoyed playing board games with them, and I've always really enjoyed playing sports, so Funny enough, though, I don't like sports games very much. Though I have played my fair share of Madden and NBA Street and FIFA and a lot of sports games. So I have never, in all my years of gaming, I really haven't had the opportunity to play a strong, dominant, powerful female protagonist who wasn't super sexualized or treated as just purely an object of sexual appeal or attraction, or as a fantasy for the male population who mainly buys video games, or that's what developers think. So it's been an innate desire, I guess, my whole life, and I didn't realize until I got older and matured that after seeing these images and representations of women in movies and TV and magazines, and then in video games, I started feeling that everyone had the wrong idea about what women really look like, and that their worth and value are more than appearances and body. So I was tired of seeing and being a strong female in my own life, and I wanted to see that more in video games, in the action-adventure, RPG, FPS, and other games that I play every day and love so much. I'm 100% okay with sexy. I love sexy. I completely support sexy. But if it doesn't fit the game action or the content or the character, then it shouldn't be in the game. If it's going to cause the character to potentially be more harmed or not as have as much skills or abilities or hold them back, then why give them that, body image, or why give them that particular outfit? It doesn't make sense to have a girl wearing a bikini when she's riding a motorbike. It doesn't make sense. You would never do that. So, Aveline in Assassin's 3 Liberation is really sexy. She looks great, but she's not super sexualized. She's wearing what the other males have pretty much worn in the series, and she has all their skill sets and abilities, and not in one instance is she taken out of that context and has a sex scene with someone else, or has to sell her sex to trick someone. None of that. So if we could get more of that in the world, that would be great. And as I said, it's funny that that game was originally released only for the PlayStation Vita, excuse me. But now it's being re-released for the major consoles. So maybe we're taking a step up here. But I'm going to talk to you about how maybe we're not taking a step up. More of that.